All energy sources. And planet speculation. Planet theory. Outside of the artistic liberties the developer takes on some of the planets, I think some of them are pretty realistic in how they portray certain liquids and the gravity itself and what the precipitation looks like. You know, without knowing actually what the developer was trying to do with the certain planets, it's fun to theorize what they're made of. You know, is the liquid water? Is the liquid mercury, like on one of the levels? Named after the great Carl Sagan, no doubt. The famous theory from Carl Sagan about the floating ball. It's quite possibly his most famous one. This planet has almost no water on it, but there are clouds. I wouldn't call the ground frozen either. I'm not sure if it's water. Perhaps dry ice. Way too many clouds here for there to be no puddles. So it's raining something that's hitting the ground, either freezing immediately or becoming gas again. So vegetation existed here. You know, that's what these trees are. They look like trees. The way they're bent out of the ground leads me to believe something pushed them that way. Or potentially the wind blows so hard they grow that way most of the time. The sheen on the ground here could just be an artifact of the Unity engine and how it deals with light, or it could be something about the frozen ground. The way the jet stream works too, it's not too close to the ground, so the air close to the ground is dense. There's a line like right here that flows like water in a certain direction. But the clouds don't seem to be affected by it. The fact that closer to what would be a sea floor, there's nothing. It's not even that much farther down than this peak here. And look how close the clouds are. know we're past the tree level. Still, these peaks are covered. The valleys have nothing. And it's not that big of a difference in height. As a matter of fact, this peak is lower than the last hill. The PlayStation loading screen. I wonder where Sony got the idea while they visited this planet. Thanks, Claire. You probably have better shit to do than miss me, because I'm on the PlayStation planet. And directly inspired by PlayStation 2, every way, shape, and form. The PS4 was in there. The insert disc screen's down there. Let's see if we can get it. Let's try to do the thing. So if you can get yourself to jump vertically in that thing, it'll shoot you very high in the sky. Yeah, there's the insert disc screen from the PlayStation 2. If you hold it. The only way this is possible is with electromagnetism. So if there's still gravity here, which I think gravity is an offshoot of electromagnetism, frequency, you know, if you're vibrating at the same frequency as something, it's not going to affect you that much, but if the vibrations are different, you're going to sink or float. Reminds me of Batman the Animated Series. It's a cannon, I call it a cannon. They're more like tuning forks from the planet that use the planet's vibration to cause the abnormalities in it. So it's a tuning fork here. And if you go too far to the bottom of this one and try to shoot up, it'll soft lock the game. We're going to try to do it anyways. Because we're rebels. Haha. No soft lock. But yeah, if you keep going forward, you go too fast, then you end up soft locking the game. You have to restart the level. But yeah, tuning fork. I think these are tuning forks that are vibrating at the frequency this planet is. What else will they be? PlayStations is my next guess. Okay, let's try to get it. The more up you go, the more up you get. Tuning forks, yeah. You put two tuning forks next to each other that are tuned to the same frequency, and you only hit the one. The other one vibrates as well. You know, that's the resonant frequency. Same thing with your voice. You ever walk into a shower and just go hum, you know, and see if your voice just continues to reverberate. You found the resonant frequency. So anything with volume, not necessarily mass, but perhaps. So anything with volume is going to have a resonant frequency. It's going to vibrate somehow. I think that's how they, those tuning forks work there. No way. Non-casual object still there? Clumps of ash. Mostly burned planet stuff. That's what I think this is. And I gotta think this is ash too, not so much gas. Because later on there's volcanoes spewing. The gas doesn't ignite. At the same time, you don't really see it affecting the color of the ash either, so. Again, just big polygons. Textured polygons. And that's not an insult, that's just really interesting that it can make quite the atmosphere. So, like, I don't know why this one gives me so much trouble, but it do. But it do. Not today, Batman. Jet stream split between close to the ground and a line a few pixels high. So here and then here, right below the with all the ash flying through the sky, I wouldn't expect to see any green here, you know, whatsoever. You know, being this close to this as well, the heat should have changed, and there should have been a draft, you know, pushing whatever heated gases are here away. And the heat radiating off of the ground should force the ball up, or at the very least make it difficult to fly through. You know, because where there's heat vents, there's going to be air moving up quickly and faster, causing drafts down right next to it. So this would be a mess to try to fly through. air that's being displaced and heated and cold, let alone this magma going through the ash cloud should have affected the ash cloud in some way, superheated it. Either way, it's still a really cool level. I love the design of this planet, this game. The story doesn't have to make sense, you know? Those planets are made of marshmallows. I'd go to the marshmallow planet. Straight to the bottom, straight to the top. I missed the cloud. There's a cloud over here, like right there. It's supposed to help me get to where I wanted to be, but that's okay. So the meteors, you know, I'm going to call them comets just because there's nothing left of them once they actually hit the water. So these, but then again they're flaming and they have tails instead of... But there's nothing left of them once they hit the water. And there's nothing of them under the water, so I assume they were comets evaporating as soon as they hit the tension of the water. Jet stream is certainly not close to the water here. I assume the air close to the water is super humid. Or at least dense with whatever this liquid is. There's even a haze everywhere. So when you get up here where it's cooler and clouds start to form, that's where the jet stream is. Cloud looks good. Straight down, straight up. Certainly did look good over there. We still got something. Good. Yeah. So I lost all the momentum. Since we're over here, get to the top of this and see that there's nothing. Guessed it. So it's like right here. So if I can break the sound barrier here. these days I'll visit the Grinch. I've been up there already. Yeah, so just look at that. Like, we're in Dr. Seuss land right now. Whoville's been flooded. He said, Noah, get the ark. Keep those ones with the stars on their bellies away. God, that's racist against the star bellies. Oh shit. That's how the Titanic, you know. Exo One iceberg theories. The fact that the water here is pretty much frothing, but not over here, leads me to believe the icebergs are made of something different. Possibly diluting it. So yeah, this is one of them where you should be able to manipulate where you start. And if you hold down long enough and then go up, you should get a really nice start up into a cloud. And the world's your oyster. The jet stream's like partially underwater, or under liquid, which I think is either helium or liquid hydrogen. Because it doesn't have the density of water. It has surface tension because it's obviously in liquid form. Surface tension. But it doesn't slow me down. So it offers almost no resistance. It's like a lubricant. There's three blue things that charge the Halo railgun and a energy source. There's lots of ways to get this. My way is not the fastest. Mountaintops are being pushed away, you know, as though there's something on them. You know, not liquid. It's dissolving in the sun. So the theory is it's helium or hydrogen powder. It's just really cold here. This obviously is the water. Yeah, I've tried to go to that energy source there. It turns out it's the sun, and when I found that out, I was like, so that's why bugs do it. That's why bugs do it. I couldn't get to it, obviously, when I tried. Because I thought when I first played the game, that was an objective. It's like, I'm a fucking fruit fly, dude. I always take that 90 degree. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any wind up there. Maybe perhaps there is, but whatever is coating the bottom of it is being blown off the top. Since the liquid here is so thin, it doesn't offer resistance. I mean, it's like air resistance at a liquid form, so it's not dense. And that's powdered hydrogen or helium. The ground still got it. That's cool. Good looking plant. Looks tasty. If that was a flavor of ice cream or sherbet, pretty good. Keep talking. She's projecting on me. You're the lonely one. Got this ball. What do you got? Feelings. Yeah. Exactly. I watched a speedrunner. And they did this. And now I've done it. You know what they didn't do though? Get lost like I have. Oh, this looks right. I have no idea where I am. So normally you end up where the big ball is. It look up, there's like a water source, and then you just keep going up. Energy source detected is right. So this is where I want to be. There's fucking shit on my There we go. Sheesh. I was gonna have that gunk on me forever. Yeah, normally you just go down and to the right whenever you do that out of bounds and it brings you to the water source. This kept going down. Seemed like the thing to do. Everyone was happy. Yeah. Damn it. Vegetation. Hallmark of actually water. Earth-like. Even down to the giant blue thing shooting out of the sky. Best level. I wish it was longer. I get it. I know what you mean. We're gonna go around once. Now we're in essentially the jet stream. First try? Is it? Nope. Alright, here we go. Straight down. Can you miss it? No, you can't miss that. No. About these ones, although they're so close to their star, they should be melted. So perhaps this is a red giant at its critical mass at the very end. To say, but whatever those little meteorites and that peanut-shaped one was made of withstood the heat well. Yeah, you spawn inside some shit here for some reason. That's what good luck looks like right there. Right. See, I think this planet made of carbon. Whatever the water is, the liquid is, conducts electricity. Really well. What were you dive bombing? Not one strike of electricity on the way up. You're playing the lottery. So normally you want to hit the water and break the sound barrier. We may be on water, which doesn't end the opportunities to break the sound barrier. It just makes them weird now. So you gotta hit a real good ramp like that. And get shocked again so that can be bad. And then you try to break the sound barrier in the clouds. I'm too far down. I guess I'll prepare. I did see water. I did see water. Right, this should be straight down, Comic-Con, straight up. Lunch. Yo, I got gifted a sub to your channel, man. I don't know why I didn't think that you streamed, but sure enough you do. And it was your speed run that inspired me to do the skip on the vegetation level. I forget which one that is. The one with the big ball. I did it, but I got lost. Given the static electricity in the water on this planet, and how it looks, I'm thinking it's carbon. Staticky carbon. I will enjoy the emails. And I'm going to tune in and see what you're streaming now. So West Coast. Boom. So I chat the most in chat with emotes on Salty Bet. So that's the place I'm most likely to use the chat emotes. So Boom would be pretty funny because Boom is very ubiquitous with fighting games. So I'm booming. So this is another level where I don't think it's water. It's either liquid helium or liquid hydrogen. Because it acts more like a lubricant than a resistant. And I'll argue that... How'd that happen? I'll argue that the jet stream's really close to it, so I don't think it's making humidity. So, after its liquid form, I think it goes straight up, gas form. And it doesn't condense until it gets to the sky, because the atoms are so far apart. So either helium or hydrogen, I think it's like this. Also it's condensating, it's raining, it's coming back down, but there's no resistance right above where the mass of the water is itself, or the mass of the liquid, I should say. I'd argue that these giant polygons, textured polygons, are used to tune the frequency of the planet that we're on, so they vibrate with the resonant frequency. So every hole here and every shape placement might seem off, but they're necessary. Get the levitating effect, excluding the artistic liberties they could take, the developer could have taken coming up here. What you need to do is get the object to resonate at a frequency slightly off from the planet's resonant frequency, and it'll start to float. Or even temperatures, so we do that with super cold conductors. Put a super cold conductor around a magnet or something else that is different temperature, and it begins to float. So perhaps the reason there's updrafts on these is they're being superconductors. And this is liquid hydrogen. Then again, the hallmark of life is water, and this hydrogen, liquid hydrogen. So yeah, the updrafts here put something that vibrates differently than the planet, and it's going to cause something to happen. Shake a bucket and the giant rocks end up at the top. How does a heavier rock end up at the top? With all the lighter sand under it. It's complex, but it starts to make sense when you think about it, because the smaller atoms can slide in under the bigger one. The larger rock allows smaller atoms of sand under it. So if these are vibrating at the right frequency, they're floating on the air. They would cause that giant updraft here too. I don't think this ball detects temperature. And the updrafts keep going. So those big winds could take the electromagnetic path. Perhaps they're following the path of least resistance. I can't explain these hypergates. They're in the realm of 3D. It's 11 dimensions to explain these gates. It takes 11 physical dimensions to describe the world and universe around you. I think it's wrong. I can't think it's right. 11 dimensions. You're getting into the realm of faith at that point. Like, I'm like, you know what, there may as well be a god. 11 dimensions. Still a good looking Unity game. So that's definitely a pulsar. It's spinning so fast. It's post-star. And it's blowing charged particles this way. And if you notice down here in the valleys, it doesn't look like there's white stuff that's collecting at the top of the hills. So whatever's in the valleys doesn't freeze. But it collects and it condenses at the lowest point, like a liquid. So a liquid that doesn't freeze but collects at the lowest point. Could be alcohol. But the way this planet acts and the fact that my energy goes away leads me to believe the liquid we're about to see is mercury. Look at that. Although it's not, I would expect it to act a little thicker. It has a metallic sheen. You almost can't see the ball inside of it. It doesn't really splash. It splashes like a liquid, but not crazy like. And unaffected by the solar winds, Mercury seems to be a really good conductor. So this would be where the trees would stop or something on a normal planet, but instead we get snow down towards the bottom, or something that doesn't freeze, but condenses. Black clouds, or something noxious. Now the cloud is made up of something that doesn't reflect light very well. The way the winds work here is... I get why the dev made it this way, but there should be a different mechanic. How the wind works in the mountains itself, next to hills. But that would take way too many calculations. Like, there's no charge particles would do that. They'd have to go around those mountains. Even if they were coming from above, they would split up and go different ways once they hit a hard surface. But still, I get why the dev did it. For a small detail like that, the amount of calculations it would take. It's not that I don't think Unity could do it or the developer's capable. It's just... no one else gives a shit about that. PBS. Yeah, these clouds offer no updraft, which leads me to believe they're not, weather related. Rather, it's something condensing, possibly cooking from the pulsar up there. John Denver. It's been long enough for that one, right? Yeah, I still think that's... See, this planet still has to have an atmosphere for these to condense. They would just float away if it didn't. Mercury, I don't think needs an atmosphere to do what it does. I'm pretty sure Mercury would be fine no matter where you put it. Yeah, down here. The lower you get, it's not even that much lower. The less snow there is, or the less white stuff. So there's a way to manipulate where you start the next level here, which is kind of cool. So if you're not doing the 100%, get all the fireworks. You're just collecting the energy. Once the ball stops rolling at this point, coming up, you hit the joystick down, and the ball will start rolling again in place. For some reason, that causes your starting point in the next map to be off. Sometimes in a good way, most of the time not. But it's fun and worth trying every time. So I can only roll now. So I should get hit with another solar storm here once I get towards the top of this little, what looks like a hill. And soon it's gonna push me a lot in a certain direction. Then you lose control of the ball. You stop and you roll again. There we go. So for some reason when I do that, it messes up where I start the next map. Which I'm fine with. Alright, so if we're lucky, I'll be able to glide straight down to it. If we're unlucky, I'm on the bottom. We're lucky. So let's go get it. This should be easy, right? You'd think you just have to head straight down and get it. Just go get it, right? How hard could it be to miss it? I miss it 99% of the time. Because it's far away. So when people tell you to focus on yourself and don't worry about other people and don't worry about keeping up with the Joneses, well, this is what it's like to focus on your goal without anything else in perspective. It's very hard to see how far you're going. I'm not saying you should keep up with the Joneses, but it's good to have perspective outside of you and where you're going, because how close are you to this goal? You have no idea. And you could be going super fast or super slow. So it's good to have perspective. You can break the sound barrier going down if you want, but then I disappoint myself even faster. So this way I can at least hope I get it all the way down. No! No! That's alright. That's alright. Oh no. It's tough. I went under it. Alright, there's another way to manipulate the restart. Let's keep flying down. And when you restart, you should be at that weird spot where I first spawned in. Or not. It's okay. So the right way to do this is to follow the red ball. It'll lead you to all of the fireworks that, if you were a legend like Electrolama, you would just go get. I am a lazy legend. That's far away. How do we get it down? Where is it? So this one won't get you there. Both of these, even if you get both of these, it won't get you there, so don't think it will. It'll just get you closer. This one won't get you there either, but we'll get you this one. No, not enough. There's the twofer. Alright, the goal is to charge up and shoot through the other one. I did the same thing. No, I didn't. Haha! The game pitied me. I pitied it. That's how you don't miss it on the 15th try, ladies. Get to tip your astronomers. Are we gonna get it? Nah, I'm not gonna get that bucket. I'm not doing no llama 100%. And then after this, I'm gonna do real quick. I'm gonna soft lock the game. you can kind of drive the level whenever you play this. So if you follow the path of the wind on the ball, you can kind of drive the level. And on the other side of the event horizon here, you just like to drive it towards clouds. There you go. And that's one way to soft lock the game. But you can drive the level. I don't know what it does. It does something. And then the other way to soft lock the game is on Gnowee, where you shoot yourself out of the tuning fork that is bent to the left. And you go so fast it breaks the game. Takes no time to get there. Yeah, these are tuning forks vibrating at the frequency of the planet. Which is how they cause those updrafts. Not this tuning fork. Past the PlayStation insert disc screen and the energy source. The soundtrack's so good. Insert Vice City. You mean the disc's already in, you take it out, take a look at it. You used it as a frisbee. I'm not going to get the energy source because it's not necessary for what I'm doing. It's a big dish. So after this Halo 1 multiplayer looking complex, there's tuning forks again, but one of them's broken and it's faced to the, let's call it the west, to the left of the screen, but it still works. And if you get down into it and you fly up and through it, you go so fast you break the game. So there it is. It's laying down, broken. Alright. So what you do, slow the ball down to a crawl, sandwich yourself into this thing here. Alright, there we go. Oh, we didn't break the game. Alright, one more try. But yeah, that's good for speedrunning right there. They'll help you blow past the little shit. If you don't break it. It doesn't break when I'm trying to break it, of course. What is it? Ice cream sandwich looking. Yeah, sometimes it also breaks if you just go down. That's 2 good runs in a row. How about that? One more shot. Alright, well, either way. I don't think I saw anybody use that shortcut to get over the Himalayas quicker. I'm not sure if it's even necessary, to be honest, because the Himalayas are pretty fun. Look at that. This is nice. It's probably noxious gases. Like that. It looks like a tasty blueberry, you know? That's pretty good. Alright. I'm out of here. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Llama. Yo, if you do that emote, I'll keep an eye out, man. I love spamming emails and something, but